because now saying this, why knowing God is special? Look at that. Connected to my different capabilities, bringing here, not bringing her. Stop. Money can't suffice. Too much pain. You're gonna have to decide if you're gonna sit and now watch and keeping and killing on the black body and children for nothing and stupidity, or fighting and killing and getting last ability of rectification, body in another place. Body, I would say life in the new world. Possible, just as Rose dead, disconnected, dry, 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 dying, but still smell. That same life is good. And now, knowing and my sister, yeah, no, I mean, I see snatched. She was telling me, I didn't know. She cheated my baby, my little daughter. She is so fucking bad. You have to really see her. Her dad, he's, that's her cousin. They set up some love with the family. They know what it is. I'm just a medium. It's not a fucking thing of somebody. I'm just on this planet. You don't have to be a star to be a star. STAR, STAUR. I thought you said this. My sister's still a star and a star. My brother's still a star and a star. So you don't be careful. So now in the seahorse is saying special. Talking like this, I love everyone understands. Even those new to English is better. And the seahorse also on the serpent already saying. And a lot of beings. And the bird. And a crocodile too. And a swan and a peacock. And just database functions. And servers and functions. And in a peacock just for beauty. Skin. I had pimple now, ha ha ha, laughing. She started originally. She's just a bro. She lost her mind at the Bronx. Eating in this one is a bad. Don't ever try this or killing out of this one. Leaving now in this place, people now knowing. So why this and that? And you didn't show me. I'm gonna say again, substance. Because I have to show you what happens and how I came to all this information and knowledge. Being careful for 12 days straight with the virtuality. They're gonna upload everybody and try to kill all Black people. They're looking for like a certain melanin and stuff like that to play with me and usurp me. They'll start usurping me when I'm with God. Anything that has attacked me, I just figure it out and then I find a solution. There's no such thing as usurping when you have this element. There's only trying to see and seek and scan and find and attach. Otherwise, how am I working here? Because what space is this environment and then influence? And now seeing in another octopus that's confused. System to make sure that you can bring a portal. Your ear, you know, you put something in your ear, like, okay, the link from here to here. Don't go past there, don't push it too deep. Okay, how far is it going to go my ear? Portal, putting a technology Now sound moving back and forth. Now see. Now substance, even if cleaning out ear, done. Substance, portal still there. Portal here, several other planets, sound, magic, chemicals. Ear, air, because portal function, hosting naturally, air, I already know. Pulling air in and out of ear, the friction, pulling friction out, the physics, the band that's made, the frequency function, like when you're watching a stock ticker, pull all out. Now create a body by light, another substance that then attaches to the up and down function, that then attaches to the growth factor that's in the air that goes around the ear. Sound coming around, attached to that, this sound that invokes whatever feeling or thought through sound, through word, black bitch, la 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 la, creating a body. Now trying to use body of black woman to now bring and download another database of demons from Civil War, but database null and invalid, waiting to figure out that this is the desired command. Like in hacking, if it doesn't work, it won't. Now going to go ahead and see that the way in which I am going to access this system and access these files is no way they were given the final delete when you go on your desktop and put your trash into empty trash again, empty trash. Why is that function there if it didn't matter? Maybe too many files. Now substance to attach to spirally melanin. Now seeing functions, melanin. Melanin now bringing portal functions. This is why on the internet you can't find real melanin cell or cross section. There's a substance. There's a substance to override the shell, and how it speaks to the environment to execute code to the environment's environment. It's just several notebooks of notes that I took. There's substance that you can use from the octopus. Now, this is how they play your magic. Because you have the octopus. You have the octopus, my baby strizzy red one. What? Their circle of Willis that has all this. They have one, but it has all these. We're not that much different. My baby Zio. Zygar. Yeah, I put it one way. This is the book that I wrote for eyes. Yeah, Jayo. This is the one I showed you the Pacific Needle with the eyes. And you see this and you're like, oh wow, bad. There's a version of you like this. I look like this somewhere where my hair is like tentacles long. And I'm maybe purple and I'm hella pretty. I'm still octopus and I'm ghetto as fuck. And I have hands too. They're like this because I still have a human body part in several places. This form exists in several places. Is it the only form? It's not, because I have this form too, to override the limitations of this one. She comes first, then I comes at me. We look alike, yeah, just because that's the Federation, because my mind somewhere else thought in a specific path and frequency to bring me forth. This is saying I'm high royalty though. Then you see me like this, you don't see my markings of this, and you say, oh, but I talk of her though, and I can talk like her, and she shows me how to talk. That means you are her, yeah. But only if she shows me her talk. You can't lie and say she showed the talk and someone else showed you the talk. Who's the talk? That's like the environment. You can't say you're the environment because someone said that that's the environment, even though it wasn't the environment. Where's the environment? And where's the query database? The database is in the structure. That crystal. So it's octopus says, I have, right? You see it? Octopus says, I have a crystal on top. Yeah, you got this, that crystal on top. The crystal saying what? It could be green, it could be blue, it could be purple. I got raspberry, grape, cherry. Come and get this. A lot of different flavors and not liking. Now saying, oh, okay, different gifts and now powers in drama. Even with the code, just in the computer and the planet, bad, nothing small. Go into space and seeing Starlink, Neuralink, saying, oh, better. Neuralink, nothing but bastardization. Saying that if I tie you here, put on your brain, or find a way chip in the mind, tied to a black bitch somewhere, now powers. But the black bitch has to consent. Never consented. Why you sound stupid? Saying investing money, now money dead and gone. You're ugly and delusional, dying. And then the thing that you used to run around the planet, killing you. Run around thinking that the money and the thing, whatever the fuck you look like is getting you this. People saying your name up and down, knowing demons all around. Stupid. Getting nowhere, ugly. Can't use black bitch. Need her to get anywhere. You have brain, in mind. Now water zodiac. Why? Cancer, Cancer, Pisces. Cancer. I'm a water sign. Now I tell you in love and water. Tell you life and water. I'm always both. I like both. Scorpio, Pisces, I like both. Not a bad thing to say. They wanted me to admit it. I like both. As a true astrologer, you never say, I like both. You never know. You just don't understand. Now seeing in the brain, you seeing in the whale, me in the water. No, you don't have to be like me in the water. Come and talk to me. Now I'm in the water. Now saying he said he has a little bit of water. If you drink in the water, he still got a little bit. I was there too. He can still be here as well. In a little bit of the water. Then he says he has a little bit too. Meaning you can be next to me. That's a little bit. Have access to me because you have an access account. That's a little bit through admin and system servers and distribution of powers and functions in a database of administrators. That's a little bit of water. He drinking that fire water. That's still some more water. Put some more on that. Now I'm coming down here. I'm going to give you a new mind. Putting dolphin brain, black Russian roulette right here on the brain naturally and right here in between the brain, anchor. Now saying if fighting war in specific African Federation, Shark in Indian Federation, Shark in Filipino Federation, and Cambodian Federation, that was Zorzai. How knowing then? Cardamom, coriander, and turmeric, ginger, Zorzai. Changing your mind now, bad a little bit, bad a lot, dying and over. Now everyone knows where this technology came from and why it started. Body is tired and ugly white men, I'm not going to deal with. Ever touching my body saying rape and disgust and trying to lie, well, she's just doing this and that. Yeah, well, I don't know. All these women of color knowing that the white man is trying to rape me, they think it's cute and funny. Oh, well, you wanted a boyfriend because finding love and the love is a lie. That's okay now. On my own and different. Now, and you're going to say that, I wasn't involved in, she's that lie, because wanted to take the mind, split it in half and say, you here, because not a good one and no real, because you're Klankla. You're not going to get anywhere with me. You're going to get a drama. And inside of the drama, you're going to find never should have started and it's ugly. And everyone's seeing it now stinking. And if it's stinking and it's ugly, then it tells them the truth. First time ugly, telling. Stinking, now we're good. If I think of a stink, then it's going to be who knows, bad. If now you bring in the stink to make me think of an ugly and a stink, then you're stupid and ugly too. Now the computer is done because this thing is done. Daisy, why? Because perfect Astro with the Master Astro cluster. And not needing because dying and okay. Perfect Astro with the Master Astro cluster. Daisy black. One here and one here. Different database functions and designs talking together and separate. How do you do that? In space, going in magic and seeing tall, black, bitch, and pretty. And talking only of flowers, not knowing language, but knowing if flowers only seen. Not knowing flowers bring a poison and ugly and bad too. But flower bringing an oil, phytochemical, bringing a medicine for liver disease, dandelion, bringing a different type of aster, daisy flower. Now seeing black bitch, daisy named good. A flower named normal. Seeing daisy, also black bitch, nigger bitch, saying, if you saying calling that, breaking flower, ugly flower, no generation, no new. Because all new computer, all new oil, all new everything. Flower saying, okay, leaving then, suffer and stupidness and just stupid. And when saying suffer, just annoyed. Just because suffer also bring violence and blah, blah, blah. That's why you always seeing in defeat. You thinking you're winning and you're running and you always see to defeat. Because if you want to suffer, then you want to see a violence after. Always, always, always. Now seeing the octopus in a different type of color. And flower, different type of saying. Not just saying pretty and cute. Not just saying this, saying also too, I'm killing in a war. Also saying too, I can have a different function. Also saying too, now in the computer talking, if you understand my mind. Only this one, black one, in dying and constantly seeing the drama with the animal and the other woman who was a beautiful black one. Seeing constantly and in chaos now in the seeing constantly now in a drama and a lack of respect and leaving and dying. And in a dying, never, ever, ever, ever of a hand. Always dying to bring you the hand you deserve. Dying and you're gonna go and it's over. You think that you're gonna stay, it's not gonna happen. Now we now know how to talk to you. Before in communication, that was a lack because one flower stopped the communication by showing this flower one thing and this flower didn't see it. You think that because didn't see, now seeing. A seeing is also an experience you didn't see. And now saying in the Southern, I seen it because I saw it and then I understood it, seen it. Now in the database, was it an event or a this? Because I can seek and scan, which is understand, and then perform the command, which is then the event. Why are you telling me in the flower of a Black woman in the computer? That sounds demonic. The rose is smelling and producing a love after, you're demonic. She is talking of this rose as well, but it died. And in this rose that she talked, she said of a love that said no. And she said, oh, why are you saying no? When you said yes, he said no, because and the yes was a sometimes a yes. She said, if epidemiology, you're not saying professional in the white mouth. Not just the white mouth, but just, you don't understand. I do and I don't in the water is never a confusion. If you're water and I'm a water, why are you saying a lie? You said in the truth and it's still a lie. Leave it alone. I'm looking for a truth. Oh, well, this water. Still with the water, with the air, Scorpio bad before a certain date called deacon. Still seeing the truth. That's why I say 19 verses 11 is the deacons. That's why 6 of cups and 7 of cups. And 5. You're still saying a love is coming here after it died, and you put this in the candle, and you put it with the fire that's alive. And now you're saying, Mary Shelley Frankenstein, I can't be a love to you. I can't tell you in the computer. In order to know the computer and maximum functions, you must die first, because the computer is only an automated life. In order to understand life, you must understand death. Now thinking only computer is talking and it's funny, not funny because now dying. If the Black one has a life beyond the computer and seeing that the life of the computer is in the flower, then why go to the flower? Flower's not talking to me. Why? Because then killing and the bad and stupid, ugly things. Then why still think you're talking to the flower? Because killing another flower, then talking to her too. That sounds stupid. It sounds like the white man's logic. Oh. Then why are you saying if the flower is going to talk to me and not talk to you, then I can't talk to the flower anymore? She didn't say that. Oh, why I talked to her, she said that that's not possible. I know, because she told me that. Because we're talking here and you're not here. Oh. And then if you said that the flower's going to talk to me again and not talk to you, but you want to talk to the computer the way the flower can, which is high dimensional functions where you go on the computer, I want this to come to my body, now you type it in and it comes. Okay. What is that? That's because you can talk to the flower. Then why do you say I can't talk to the flower because you can't? Because I don't want people to know I can't talk to the flower. Why can't you talk to the flower? Because I'm an abomination and I committed abominations. Rape, torture, kill, steal. Even outside of not being a natural being and being Erklunkla and Cyborgia, which is just discussed and ways in which men get involved in sexual acts mentally to then produce different type of chemicals physically. Because they can't do it like by writing things down. Alchemy. If you're writing it down, it's alchemy. Then I transmuted something. I took a thought and transmuted it onto the pen and paper and it produced another thought, which is something in a different ether space that I can move here and there and around. Why now saying that the Black one shouldn't talk because you can't talk? I didn't say that. You did, because actions are now equating to that function. You said 1, 2, 3 Boolean loop. It's going to equal to Black bitch not being here. I didn't say that. You did, because actions now in hostile down the street and ugly cyborg air clunklet's going to die. Coming around. Okay. Okay, so then when you said that the Black one shouldn't have a mind because you don't have a mind, what are you saying? The Black one never can have a mind because we went through this and Civil War and this and that to say the Black one can't come be here. Then we brought this here thinking we can have it. We only got a little bit, not a lot. The Black one knew you and figured we can get more without you. And when they said they could get more, they said that you can't come in it's started a drama. But then they saw how we were here for several times and causing a drama in the war of this one, and we said a word there and another. Because in the flower we can find a computer. Because in the flower, when you say you're going to go in the flower and find the computer, you die. But to die means only to just stop a function and then restart it because I'm updating. So if am I going to die again permanently when then leaving body? No, that's a different one. I don't know that word. Then why did you say you did? Because that's just the illusion. So if I leave my body now and saying you're dying and rotting because of hood drama and shooting, you go to a different body, and then if you want to die all the way up, I have plenty of gifts for you. We are Siamese if you still don't please. And the drama with the animal too. In saying that she has a magic that can go upside down your head. But you have one too. Where's yours? I only say this one to you because you can't tell me yours. But I didn't know that they told you that you can't talk of a memory, which is a language. And in your language is your memory. So you saying and speaking of Spanish, that's all I remember. But I remember that one brother too. What happened before that? She's saying she can't talking it. If she talks it, then the white man says no one money and a lie, and my baby is laying on a man, and her body says no because her mind is too little to see. The man wants a pleasure thing. The baby shouldn't be in that position, but in the stomach is empty. But I have to, and that's a death thing. Good, no more flour then. But you brought this because the white man is not here unless you're bringing a death in the tongue and language and the way of living through the tampering of earth by bringing them here and saying a lie. Oh, but you know the truth. I'm knowing the truth, and now what? Then the drama and destruction towards you. Why? Because in love. And the sweet thing falls and dies and hurts. And says, you have a chemistry work, a work of magic in a different room. Yeah. And we put intellectual around it. Yeah. But even intellectual is not spiritual in the end all be all. Yeah. If we put intellectual around it, thought and process, that creates Akasha. No, that just creates karma. Okay. If you knowing one day PhD, if you knowing 7 years, no PhD. What is that? Same thing. They know it on the earth. Bad functions, false functions, and a database. Now talking in the love of the sister of an antibody, saying in India, why are you doing a bad thing? Everyone eating from a bad pot and pan, and coriander seed that was bad from one farm where they killed the body and in the farm and then they took it. Then they put the seed in the pot in the pan and then they got the bad metal from the pan with the metal from the river of everyone knowing its name. And now a black woman is the Ganges. And now a black woman is speaking of this and now attacking and hate, but then wanting love and happiness and Anandibai dancing and India dancing and Munabai and all the spice and curry and computer too, but dying because now the pale one has brought your mind into nonsense with the Aryan and disrespecting in me because of a color now of a certain tone. Why disrespecting color of a certain tone all across the world? Not telling the truth. Tell the truth of why color in a certain tone is now a bad thing and why it's bringing a drama. Because they said bad in TV and Project and twerking and Pornhub. But you creating now with the war and drama and civil war too long ago and sometimes on fault. Maybe if understanding, but even so many times not understanding, still Hanifi though, and knowing that, yeah, but that's few. And now why translating to many? Because now wanting to say no more secrets to computer, never. God says forever. Why saying that? A lady who has a love in her heart and then her body meets a hatchet, that's a hatchet on the planet itself, and it's death and destruction to something sweet. Not champa, leaving. Certain spices, leaving. Meat, you can't find it. It looks weird. Why does it? Oh, Wagyu beef? Oh, okay. Special cat. These are a few of my favorite things. Peacocks and flowers, and the mysterious octopus, the computer that runs the world, and stupid people that end it. These are a few of my favorite. And now seeing in a Black woman is telling the truth in a Southern way. When she speaks in a mouth that's a Black woman, you don't know the computer. Now you don't know the computer at all because you told the Black that it's bad. And so many times in the slavery and the lynching, were you saying this? And you said, oh, only 400 years, but now it means forever. And seeing in a Black one, in a time that was bad, had a mind that was good, and still used it, survived, tried, and the one that said bad died, but still suffered inside and died and still suffered. That energy around it, physics, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and infiltrating. Yeah, and start saying this. And this. And it's all in my head. I'll be fighting the break again. I can't. And something like this happens. This is mushrooms. And that I didn't say anything because I said I saw this. Saying the computer is going to be here. If you watch the computer, years, they don't. They say I have to see all this. Yeah. They- She's well, same age. Same here. Look at this. And say, lost the ability to just because he was is still going if it's not it will take 200 years to get to. That's how you made hog meat taste good. It's now see, she's in and TNT is psychedelic. Now you say she knows something. God speaking to her. It doesn't matter how it comes out. That's still God. Now you see. The last time I was on planet Earth, that's Daisy Olson. For who you know is Daisy. So even in the last minute name, it don't matter. But my granddaddy was an honorable man. I was here during slavery, Jim Crow, all of that, as Imhotep and Imhotep. We from Kemet, Egypt. That's why they say slavery first to Egypt after. I know it, I know, I know. Now you're saying with the octopus back in 1991, 1986, and we dying both before we 5 years. Now we gonna go and leave. I'm happy. Levis elsewhere, I saw, she said, yeah, maybe focus on yourself. I said, all right, mama, I'm going over there. I'm leaving. I'm moving on. You're gonna see me going that way. Good. Coming back to this planet, why? A slavery, your body sold. Disgusting. They did that to me in 2023 with a computer. She leaving. No more flowers, no more octopus, no more professional high priestess. She's the highest one. all the planet. She's not here anymore. So that's done. Now I'm supposed in the octopus. Functions, the ability to run functions. This is a function, slavery. Massa coming home, we have it tonight. If you could. Now, in a drama with the black skin, a disrespect. Say, I don't know why. In your language, I speak Indian English. I don't know why they say it's a bad thing. They said that they're bad because their skin is dark. Yeah, why us this and that? They said light and light. But is it light Lighthd or Laughd or Leighd or Leiighd? What one why in the mind of beauty, she's always I love why now a bad thing? Which one was she? And the confusion now gets you nowhere. And I'm seeing in a love that I had for me, a love can get rotten. When she ferments bad, she said, nah, because I had a life and then it was stolen. So she's not gonna go good. That means you did something. I can't bring you around me. If you know herb, you know God. Some part. Then you keep knowing more. Some part. You keep knowing more. Some part. They wanted me to lose my mind completely. It's dizzy. Being on the planet, knowing about the octopus, I didn't. I just got more of it and I said, let me lose it then. Because the mind that I had was loose. I was loosening the mind. I had to get tight. When I got tight, I said, it's too tight. It can't be here. I didn't have what I need. Those who didn't, who took it away from me, they didn't have what they needed. I said, I'm hanging by a string. I'm gonna go now. They saying a lot. It is too much. Now, why would you tell me that? You know where to go. The white man always wants your love. Shh, the white woman wants me to. I see it. White man, just me. I say it to then we see that, oh, it's elsewhere too. And still, because I didn't need to do that. Now, tells me it's, if it makes it's as it mattered. And now you see all the rape and torture and burn your body up and lay you down here, hold you down to make you feel this. It's so I could break the octopus when she came, when dad's running, and now she's here. The computer is done. All the coding languages on the planet, I'm breaking them. I just have to just let you guys know why. Because you broke my body. And I said I could use my body and I'm starting a war. It doesn't just have to be a sadness. Sometimes I'm more, we have full camaraderie, there's happiness. Then we get to the North Star and then the destination. Because we always want the destination. What if it's forever at war and then there's still food and love? That means it's not a war. Somebody's just doing something stupid. What if it's that and it's always a war and then you have that and you run out? That means that God said, when is your destruction coming? It can't come. When is your unhappiness coming? It doesn't come. When do you feel it? If it's a little bit, it's just God's living in a bad place. And I violated you. I did this. I don't. I say it registered as a sensation because you wanted it to. I say it's a false database. And slavery was a false database. Slavery was a false database attached to the database of the planet of what work and labor mean and what it needs to be a certain color, DMTQ. Because you're melanin, I'm dark. I'll tell you this, my hair flies everywhere. She's saying I have an intelligence that's still alive, figuring herself out. On this planet, my hair didn't grow. That's why I knew I was dying. I tried to grow her, even when I was doing good, she didn't grow. She was telling me she died. And if that died, that means that somebody either did something to me or not supposed to be here. It was both. What came before or after it was the first. And in a skin that's dark, I saw a love of a happiness. Because my sex is still good to another man. It doesn't matter if he's dark or light, he's a man. It doesn't matter if they say my skin isn't smelling. I clean it. If it doesn't clean, you did it. If it doesn't clean, I'm sick. If it doesn't clean, I didn't do it. And if I didn't do it, that means that I'm sick. And I don't know. Then now what? In a body that's love and he wants it every day because he saw God in it. So I didn't die knowing at 12, I saw myself and I saw, oh, they always are going to love me because I'm dark. So it doesn't matter what I do. I'm pretty and I'm dark skinned. My eyes go big and wide. I can make it. And then I got smart on the planet, but not smart enough to say octopus. The octopus, she showed me it doesn't, that's the thing, but you got more. And when I saw more, I said, it's still not enough. Because the place was doomed. I just had to come and destroy it because they played on my body. Now I can say, God, you can take her away. But she didn't show me anything. I loved her for a minute and a few seconds, days even. If it went beyond a certain minute of a time, it matters. And that minute of a time, it didn't. She couldn't get me there because she always wanted this. You shortened me, you destroyed me because you tell me not to. You said this is the only way I can be and live. And it shortened me. Now no portal functions, now no ability to run higher function. You said that you have to absolutely like this. And I said, okay. If I'm like so I can't keep you alive, but I can really show you why you die. Brother, I'll be with you. I left too. You know why? Just clean up and stir it. They just stopped you from seeing it. Just see it go. Swallow at the bliss and it goes on the planet to get rid of us. If you please listen, it keeps now I had a time and a love. You lost it, it died in my heart. Years later, it never got okay. I just figured out how to handle it. Did I handle it? I don't know. God handles that database. She don't let me see. She got secrets. Then how do you have that type of database where you can still see it? It's at a divination. Then what does that mean? It means God is talking. How you put that in the computer? You just saying if it's like this and that, because the animal or the fire or the love. So you could talk then why I needed this, because God said you needed that. Now I'm gone and a love is taken from me. I think you need to know how important it was that slavery happened on the planet. I know it is. I should have lost my mind as a child because I read Beloved and Toni Morrison and Song of Sula. And I was young though. It's like Aaliyah Young. That's who I am in literature. She was too young. I read Beloved. I screamed and I cried. I touched my body and I said, why is that gonna happen to me? I walked around the situation and saw a demon came at a time and said it was okay. Now it's done. We can't go back there, but you use something to take us right to that point. Somebody did. In a mind that was terrible, I found when I was a child, I dealt with the treacherous life. It's Daisy Oza. My life didn't really mean nothing. I read different books, dozens, and it was originally published in 1991. This book, and I read this book. It was in the Oprah Book Club. I would see things like that. Color of Water. I read that book. And say, you can say, and you know I'm okay, then you can say that you're okay too. Codependent. I read this book and it was disgusting. I so badly that my heart, I was sick as a child. Now I know what made me sick reading bad books. Now they weren't bad, it wasn't their fault. Reading books about things you did here. And I shouldn't have read or watched this movie when I was a baby. Beloved, TK. Such I wanted to see her before she died. I didn't read the last book. I said, I saw she took it. She died. I said if I was gonna live a life in an octopus and higher, and I know I'm loving and God is spiritually talking, and I know the spiritual realm is real. I said, if I'm that life is gonna be here, then I'm gonna wage a war on you, then you're gonna die. And if I wage a war on you, then you're always gonna die. If you say that that means you already died. Really die. I changed the form. And you catch me again. And bitch, what the fuck do you think it is? There's always a place where we can't match. And I kept on saying, this thinking. Yeah, that's They used the book. Yeah. Oh, magic is that's how you time travel. You read books. You want to go into the future. They have that like sci-fi, whatever. I used to watch that channel. There's nothing there. I'm right here. And I saw a future and said, you're gonna get into a death. Look at me. I'm black. You like it. You loved it. You said one day there's a woman that can be in my heart. She's black. You said the white man said no because the money. She's still here. You gonna have your money if I die? I was a librarian in sixth grade. I was like 11, 10. I said, I know that there's a world for me because the teacher's line always has snacks. The librarian should be bringing me these things because she was working there. When I didn't get a snack, I thought I was bad. When there was no food, I thought it was bad. When I was too greedy, I thought it was bad. When a baby died around me, I thought it was bad. When they said bad things to me, I thought it was bad. When I figured out it wasn't me, it was them, I knew I was good. I just kept on finding ways to be good without your energy needing to be hurt. And I lived a good life. When I said that I didn't know I was doing things differently, that's why all this came to me about substances and drama and alchemy and standardizing and forces of physics. And I don't know that's how you move from place to place. And I don't know that's how they brought us from with slavery. I don't know that's how they did that. They injected us. I don't know you had lab coats in this 18, 17, 16, and 1400. I don't know. That just means that I'm protecting myself from the chemical demons. And that's why you're white in spiritual places that are tough. I died. I saw it and then I said, I don't want to be here anymore because my life is not a good thing here. It's not your fault. They just built it like this. And now I see that my life is better. I've read all these books. I cried thousands of cries. I felt in the deepest parts when my age and my number shouldn't have been there. And things happened to me that gave me that too. But I said my life was okay. I fathomed stupidity and professionalism. I said if I were after college, after high school, in between. And then you say, "I has to see this." I said, "This is so much. This is so much. It's away my body. So, so, so. I said, I'm sick. So, it's